Hey, what is going on, everyone? My name is Tidus, and today we are playing spin tires again, and we have the JK Jeep and a JKU Rubicon to the left. Now I'm going to go ahead and take off the advanced mode so we can see what kind of attachments we can put on. So it looks like we have a hardtop and a spare tire. Now I will apply the spare tire but not the hardtop, and then we can put on swampers and Terra wheels, I guess that's how you pronounce that. I'm going to probably have these swampers on. It's almost the same as the default. Actually, I don't know. I don't really like the white on the rims with the default. I don't know if this, no, the swampers don't have that. They just have bead locks. So I'm gonna go ahead and start up this Jeep JK, and then put on the diff locks and our all-wheel drive locks. Take off the parking brake. Hopefully, I'll be able to find some rocks. Actually, there's a hill over here. I might try to climb it, because Jeeps are kind of known to climb some hills. I'm gonna go ahead and just park this one here for now, and then I'll switch over to the JKU Rubicon. Now we have a lot more add-ons with the JKU. We have some tools and fuel that goes in the back. We can put on some doors. I don't think, actually, does the JK have doors? Yes, it does. So we'll put some doors on the JKU. We can put on a default tire. Actually, no, that's a swamper tire. And then a trencher tire. Let's see what the difference is. Go ahead and install that. Actually, I like this tire much better, the swamper. I think that's the default one. Yeah, because if we change this one, yep. So I'm going to keep the default ones, and then I'll put in the tools and fuel, and we'll go ahead and start this thing up. Take off the, or put on the diff locks and the all-wheel drive locks, and then take off the parking brake. And then we'll go ahead and make our way over to the JK Jeep. Take out some of these trees, and then we'll climb this little hill over here. Not much to it, really. Try to ride in the middle of it, that way we're not leaning one way, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Now I'm gonna go downhill because I don't really want to take this Jeep in the water. Okay, that's one steep hill. Just taking a little bit of suspension damage, nothing too much though. It almost seems like this Jeep just needs a little bit of a higher lift on it. Hopefully we can kind of grab onto something here. We're not kind of just spinning. I don't think dropping into a lower gear is going to help, because I think we're just bottoming out our front, and that back tire is really messing us up. I really don't want to have to pull it out right away. I think we could probably work around it maybe. There we go. Go around that and just hop back onto the rocks. Well, maybe a lower gear might help. We can try it. I doubt it though. I really think that we're bottoming out. Actually, no, there we go. We got free with the lower gear. And then I'll kind of dip into this creek a little bit. Put it back in a higher gear just in case. And then we'll try to climb this hill over here. I'll just park it right there for now, and then we can go ahead and hop in the JK Jeep. Probably help if we take off the parking brake before we excel. I didn't notice that this thing is dual exhaust. I don't know if the JKU is dual exhaust. I didn't actually check. Now, it should be really scary driving right here, because it almost seems like we're going to tip the vehicle. I think we're on 3 wheels right now. we are kind of triking it right now. That might be a little bit of deep water for this JK. I don't even know if there's a lift on this JK. I think it just has the beefy tires on it. Actually, we didn't go over here. We went over just a little bit more to the right. There we go. And then I'm actually going to take this really hard. I know that might mess up the suspension, yeah. We just took 15 damage points right there and a little more. This thing may need to get hauled out. I don't really know, because it may bottom out really easily just like that. Because I think we're almost on 3 wheels again. Hopefully I can back up. I may be bottomed out right here. Seems like it's pushing a little bit. I'll see what a lower gear does with it. I don't think it's going to do much because it is bottomed out. Nope, I don't want to go in that view. Oops. There we go. Seems like it's almost pushing. If I can get my wheel around this tire right here, or not my wheel around the tire, if I get my wheel around the rock, it should be good, but I don't think so, so I may have to pull it out. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the JKU. We'll just head right back over there. Yeah, this JKU definitely has a bigger lift than the JK. I wonder what would be a good place to try to pull it out from. Maybe this right side, I would say. That should be good. Go ahead and take it out of advanced mode. Oh yeah, I just ripped it right out of there. And that should be just good. Go ahead and disconnect the winch. And then we'll just follow this stream again. I don't think this JK behind us should have a problem with this stream. Although it may be a little bit too deep for it. Just haul right up here. So far this JKU is just it's destroying the terrain. Besides for some of these bigger rocks, it does slow it down. Should be able to make it up here. I'll try going up this crazy hill right here. It's not really too crazy, it's got like a weird depth to it because it just dips in. I don't think we're going to be able to. I don't even know if a lower gear will help. Yeah, nope, that's not going to help us. We'll just stick to the left, kind of go on the trail, and then we'll hit some mud on the way back. We'll just get to the top of it, and then we'll go ahead and bring up the JK up here. We'll see if we get a little too deep here in this JK. Yeah, we're right there. We just about sunk it. Well, we didn't about sink it. We just about had our hood underneath the water. I don't think there's really too big of rocks over here that this JK can't handle. Besides for this big rock right ahead of it. But we just had the front right tire go over and it just handled it just fine. Now I'm not going to try to go up that hill since the JKU didn't make it. It's really dipping in that left side. I don't think I can get my left tire up it. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Hopefully I don't hit this JKU. Kind of just push it over. Just take out some of this brush. No problem. Go ahead and repair the vehicle. There we go. and then we'll start mudding with these Jeeps. Now the rock section, you know, it was alright. I think if the Jeeps had a little bit of beefier tires, maybe like 40s on it, and maybe a little bit of a higher lift, because I think this is a stock lift. I think a 6-inch lift would probably be good, maybe even a 5. Actually, no, we won't take that way, because we'll probably just be heading back in the direction. Trying to find kind of more like a rock and mud spot for these Jeeps to handle. Now I wonder if these Jeeps are a 4-speed or a 5-speed. Let's try to get the speed going up. Okay, yeah, this one, actually it's a 6-speed. I don't think I've ever seen a Jeep that's a 6-speed. Well, I mean, most Jeeps are, well, you either got your 4 speeds or your 6 speeds, and they usually come with reverse. Yeah, okay, this is a 6-speed. As soon as we hit that mud, we just balk down. Go ahead and park it here, because we may take this trail to the right. Hop in the JKU. Now I'd imagine if that JK is a 6-speed, this JKU is probably going to be a 6-speed as well. Go ahead and repair this real quick. Here we go. And we'll take off again. Now this JKU seems like it has a wider turning base. I wonder if this light bar works. It should. Yep. It's actually a really nice looking model, I'd have to say. Yep, this JKU uses 6-speed as well. But yeah, like I was saying, I think it's kind of weird that you have your 6-speed Jeeps, and usually that there's 5 gears, and those are the 5 gears you can shift in, and your 6 gears usually your reverse. That's the thing I really find weird with this mod. So I guess you would kind of call it a 7-speed. I'm not too sure. It just seems weird to say. Alright, I'll take a right here. I think this just does a big old loop around. Yep, that's all that really did. Looks like we just took out our light. It still works though. Well, that's kind of a pointless turnaround. I thought that kind of led somewhere else. I guess we'll just continue ahead. So let's take a look at our map here. Where are we at? Okay, so we're over here. I think that should probably be a good point. We'll go over here by this unlock, or this lock truck, and then we'll take this trail all the way over here. Go ahead and march on forward with this thing then. Is there an actual trail? Okay, maybe around here there might be a trail that leads to it. Looks like we have to cross a river, or is this just a big old hill? This might just be a hill. There's a lot of brush over here. Yeah, this is just a hill. Okay, we can try right here, since it's nothing too steep. And then we can follow this ragged trail after I bring up the JK. I think I remember where to go. It's just right behind this little cabin, and then I gotta go up that small hill. I didn't really go too far in that JKU, so it shouldn't be too hard to find it. We kind of hopped over those stumps, or not stumps, I guess you'd just say limbs of the tree pretty easily. And then I think we took a right, and then did we take another right? Yeah, we hopped up that little small hill. Take a left, and then yep, right up there. We totally just skipped that big rock. We just drove right on top of it. Alright, now this thing is like a true suspension test. All these rocks. So you know, that wasn't too bad. And we'll continue up here. Kind of like a swamp over there. It's really green water. We won't mess with that. What was that? That was actually a really quick destination. Actually, we may mess with some water. I'll see how well these things do. Before we test it out, I'll bring up the JKU. And we'll just try to haul over this part again. Uh-oh. We are on 2 wheels. Surprised our engine isn't stalling right now. Can we actually get out of this? Maybe not. This could be a bad... Nope, we're good. Perfect. Now we just gotta get over some of these rocks. I'm really surprised that our engine did not stall out. We didn't even take any damage for that. It seems like our mirror's still on, and besides for that light bulb on the front left side. But that's because I think we hit a tree before, and that's what did it. Should be able just to fly right over here as well. Actually, it kind of looks like our brush guard got a little messed up. Yeah, definitely right where that left light ball is. Actually, looking from this camera view, it's the right light bulb. Alright, we'll try to test out the water now. I think I'm going to try to stick to the left side as much as I can. Actually, it doesn't look too deep. I mean, there's some tall grass sticking out of it. But that JK might have a couple of problems since it doesn't have that big of a lift. We just kind of sunk in a little more there. I think this just does a loop around. Bring up that JK, because I have a feeling we might get stuck in here. We need to go more to the left. We're too far to the right. I couldn't imagine having the doors off in this JK. Your whole floorboard would just be water. You'd have your own swimming pool. Yeah, we are totally underwater there. I don't even think this thing has a snorkel. No, it does not. Actually, I don't think neither of these trucks have a snorkel. I don't think this JKU has one either. Does it? No, it does not. I'm actually really surprised by that. This JKU's front tire's in our way and we're just spinning on this rock. I'll switch over to this vehicle real quick. And then we'll follow back here in the timber. I don't even really know if this is a trail. This kind of looks like a stream that I'm following now. Guess we'll just follow this. And we'll go ahead and head up this little hill if we don't sink this truck. Bring the JK up there. Hopefully we're not stuck on this. Okay, we just had to reverse and we were all good. And we'll just go right over this rock. Now, did I take a left from here? Actually, I don't remember. Or did I go straight from over there? I want to say I took a left. Actually, no, I took a right. So we don't even need to set that. So I think I remember now. It's just over here to the right and I should be good. If we don't run into a tree. Yeah, it did some damage to our front left, I would say. Light bulbs still work. I don't think damage really messes up your lights or how the vehicle performs in this game. I think that'd be pretty cool if it did. This JK is really bogging down in the water. I'm gonna try to stick to the left side because we about drowned that JKU. Still gonna stick over here. Not gonna try to go in that middle. And then we'll hop over into the JKU. We'll turn on our light bar. We'll head up this hill. Didn't realize how far this map goes back here. Go ahead and park right on top of these rocks after we take out that tree. I'm going to the JK. Oh yeah, I was gonna check to see if this JKU had dual exhaust. If we don't hit it. I don't think it does. And actually, I think it might be straight piped. Let's change over to it real quick. Yeah, it looks like it's straight piped. Well, now it's time to pick what vehicle did the best out of these two. So on the right, again, we have the JKU, and on the left, we have the regular JK. I'm gonna have to say that it was kind of a tie, because if we look from the size comparison, the JK has probably, I don't know if it's either a stock lift or maybe like a 2-inch suspension lift, but this JKU on the right definitely has an advantage for going over rocks. And in the mud, these things performed basically the same. None of them got stuck. The only time the JK got stuck was because it bottomed out over a rock. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and call it there, and I will see you guys next episode.